Thank you.
Welcome to Political Roundtable. Sorry.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. We're with Zombie Orpheus Entertainment, and we're here to do a live stream show for you from Gen Con here in Indianapolis. It's called The Crawl. And I want to take a minute and let every one of my wonderful castmates introduce themselves and maybe say a little bit about what they do.
Me?
Yeah.
Well then. Hi, I'm Nathan Rice. I am an actor when I can be, which is all the time. And I'm here to have some fun. Kill some things.
Yeah.
I'm out already.
I get it.
Off to a great start.
My name is Christian Doyle. I am also an actor, and I'm just looking forward to playing some games with my friends at Gen Con.
Hi, I'm Maggie Doyle, and I'm also an actor, and we're gonna kick some bootay tonight.
I'm James Durham. I run games for all kinds of crazy people that say that they're actors.
Yeah.
My name is Chris Odie. I wrangle cats for a living.
Excellent.
I am a meat
I
popsicle.
don't even know how to follow that.
Wait.
Yeah. Why do you do things like that?
I'm surrounded by cats that I heard. That's where I was going with this.
You're one of the cats.
Oh, that
He
too.
thinks he's the herder.
I didn't say it was successful.
My name is Abby Ekenezer, and I am also an actor. And I'm playing with these guys tonight for the first time this weekend, and I'm super excited. We'll see what happens.
And I'm Mark Thomason, and I typically am behind the camera helping to wrangle these cats and getting them onto our show, The Reliables, back home in Seattle. And but today and occasionally I get to step out on camera and get to be an actor with them playing games and stuff. And so I'm looking forward to it tonight.
All right, thanks, guys. One other tiny bit of housekeeping here. We are playing the Savage Worlds game by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. You should totally check them out. They're awesome.
Yay!
And let's do it.
Yay!
Everyone into character.
Oh, wait, before we do that, we're also Zombie Orpheus Booth 100. Come and see our stuff. Watch the fantasy.network. There you go.
Yes.
We make funny movies about gaming.
Check
Love
out
you,
Journey
Sarah,
Quest and the
wherever you are.
Gamers.
Yeah.
All right, live Saturday night here from the Bezos Center in Amazon City. We have The Crawl. I am Chip Dealdick, and I'm joined here by Clutch McKenzie.
Oh, thank you, Tom. It's beautiful, beautiful here in Amazon City. Oh, I wish I was here with my good friend Chip. May he rest in peace. You know, I was just reminiscing about him last night with his wife, and just a beautiful man, and just beautiful.
had dinner at my house.
Anyway, we have a great competition today at The Crawl. We're looking forward to seeing how the competitors grind their way through the meat of the mobs. What do you have in store for them today, Tom?
Well, it's Chip. Anyway, let's introduce our amazing and incredible competitors for The Crawl. We have the Bullet. You all remember the Bullet from season 1 and his triumphant victories. He's going to be making his way along with Rocky, the lady swordsman, the best in the world. Yes, and we are also joined by Boom Boom, explosives expert extraordinaire. And of course, formerly Six Gun, now Zippy Lemon Six Gun, master of the pistol, one of the newest top contenders here on The Crawl, ready to make a name for himself, and perhaps the most frightening contender that I have ever seen on The Crawl, the Freak, formerly one of the volunteer convicts that had their sentence reduced by fighting here in The Crawl as one of the mob, killing every single competitor in the episode. The Freak has now turned the tables and has joined the ranks of the competitors. And as The Crawl opens, let's see what's in store for them. Before we begin, we should take a moment and talk about some of our important sponsors.
Absolutely, Tom.
If you like kitties, puppies, bunnies, and other fuzzy creatures as much as I do, then listen to The Freak and go to Warm Hearts Pet Adoption Center. They have every kind of breed of pet you could want. I personally love a Labradoodle for a hearty breakfast, or just a box of Pomeranians for a late night snack. Also, try their cat juice or a Capri bun. Open your heart to Warm Hearts Pet Adoption Center.
Somehow, I'm not sure that's what they had in mind when they sponsored the Freak. Before you is the crawl, the doors opening up. For some of you, it is still a new experience. For others of you, you have seen this many times before. It is rather dimly lit by the gas-powered torches along the wall. Chains hang, and there is spattered blood everywhere across the floor and ceiling from previous competitors. In the darkness, you can hear the moving of something. Perhaps constructs, convicts, who knows what awaits you from within.
Bro, you are breathing super heavy.
Are you making fun of my breathing?
No, just pointing out it's loud.
Yeah, it's loud.
Whoa, and whoa.
'Cause like sands through the hourglass, I will pound sand.
Well, that made so much sense.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, just come on. I'm way closer to him than you are. Please stop.
I hear something out there.
He looks like.
Do ya?
I'm gonna go punch it.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, man, you go ahead. Yeah, move out in front a little bit. That would be
Yeah, no, you
rad.
should, yeah.
I
Go check it out.
appreciate you letting me go first.
Oh, yeah.
Off I go.
You make your way in and can see a little bit further in as the torches begin to light up, revealing the long hallway. And crawling out of air ducts on the floor and moving panels across to step in from the walls, there are the orange jumpsuited convicts. Some carrying boards with nails in it, others crowbars, some primitive axes, and other homemade and improvised weapons. More and more sliding out from hidden areas and entering into the chamber, hoping for their shot at reducing their sentences. in a
Hey,
bloody
Tommy, how's it going? Sorry I have to kill you.
Of course he knows them.
Yeah.
Of course he knows them.
And it looks like the action's about to begin, Clutch. I just want to take a moment and point out one of our sponsors, Cow. Cow.
Indeed. Indeed, Chad. There's nothing quite like a big, tasty hunk of cow flesh. Whether it's cooked, whether it's raw, whether it's still alive, whether it's actually cow. I remember back in my playing days doing the crawl, I'd be running through with my good friend Chip, may he rest in peace.
I'm still right here.
That man could really chomp down the beef.
Still right here. All right, shall we go to some initiative, folks?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to deal out
Yes.
some quick cards here because that's how initiative is done in Savage Worlds. For the bullet, we're going to give you the 3 of spades.
Ouch.
For Rocky, we have the 10 of clubs. For Boom Boom, we have the king of hearts.
Yes.
For Zippy Lemon Six Gun, we have the jack of clubs. And for the freak, we have the ace of diamonds. For the convicts,
good.
there is the 8 of diamonds. So the ace of diamonds is going to start us off. You're going to be going first, the freak.
All right, I will walk up to the nearest convict, and I will say, you get first shot. And then the second he punches me,
All right, so you're going to go on hold. I'm going to put you on hold as we go to the king of hearts, which is going to be you, Boom Boom.
Excellent. I'm going to run down the hallway, and then I'm going to basically do a parkour up the side of the wall, and then throw a grenade in the middle of them, and then jump to the other wall and back down.
All right,
Real
that's
flashy.
going to be a multi-action.
Indeed it is.
And so the first thing I'm going to need from you is an athletics roll.
You got it as my 10. Well, I'm going to take that 10 and I'm going to let that explode is what I'm going to
that
do.
ace is
So that's a 17.
a 17. Even with the multi-action penalty of 2, that's going to be a 15, which is a success with 2 raises. It is a beautiful parkour move. Complete flip right off of the wall. And then I need a second athletics roll for throwing a grenade.
You got it. I'm going to take the 6. That's a higher
6.
one. Oh, it
that
explodes.
explodes. You get to roll it again.
Woo! Take a 7.
7, even with a -2, becomes a 5. Your grenade is thrown perfectly and lands into a group of convicts. They, of course, get an agility test to see if they can avoid being blown into little pieces by the grenade that you
Man,
just throw.
I think you're gonna get on the board first, Boom Boom.
Oh, yeah.
And with a pair of 2s, those convicts are not going to get out of the way. And they are blown up and splattered, sending body parts everywhere and putting the first score on the board for Boom Boom, now with a bank of $5,000.
I'll teach those convicts.
Just an
Take
excellent-
that, convicts. Don't do the crime if you won't become the slime.
Just an excellent first move by Boom Boom. I haven't seen something like that since Helsinki back in 2024.
I couldn't have put it better there, Clutch.
What year is it now? 2024.
24.
Interesting.
Yes, Clutch.
I remember back when I was talking to my good friend Chip back in 2024.
I'm still here.
God, I miss that man.
All right, the Jack of Clubs is going to be next, and that is you.
Okay, you got on the board first. Good job.
Yeah. Do better. Try.
I will not be doing a flip off of the wall
Because you can't.
because I don't need to. But I will shoot a guy in the face
Scary.
using one of my trusty 6 guns. Because I don't actually use 6 guns, I just have 6 guns.
So you carry 6 individual guns.
That is
and
correct,
That's why
yes.
they call you 6 guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zippy Lemon 6 guns, brought to you by Zippy Lemon Fizz.
Oh, okay. I'm going to need a shooting test. if
Oh,
you're gonna be
first I'm
making
going to take a big swig on camera of my Zippy Lemon Fizz. Wow, that's zippy. And then I shoot a guy in the face.
All right. I'm going to need a shooting test from you.
Oh, I have to test for that? That's a bummer.
Yeah, make sure
I
to
was
roll your
hoping I
wild
just-
die as well.
Oh, wait. 6 gun.
Yeah. Special dice.
5.
5. Well, you're only making the one action, so that is going to be a success. What kind of damage do you do over there?
That's an excellent question, and the answer is 2 die 8.
2 die 8. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Because apparently all 6 of my guns are Desert Eagles. I must have very strong wrists. Because of the kick. Because of the
Yeah, no, we know what you mean.
zippy.
I like the delay on Maggie's reaction there. That was nice. Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage
Nice.
is going to be more than enough to cause the brains of that particular convict to exit out the back of their skull.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
Phil,
Zippy Lemon dead.
I think, Phil, we just need to take a moment to really call out the excellent, excellent sponsorship work there by Zippy Lemon 6 Guns. I mean, that was the sort of work, the sort of effort, the sort of deliberate product placement that separates the professionals from the non-professionals, the amateurs from the non-amateurs, the men from the boys, the women from the girls, all of the words that are used to separate people and individuals regardless of who they are or how they are, and that was good stuff.
I probably couldn't have put it better myself, Clutch.
You know, when I was playing, I remember one of my sponsors, Sapphire Industries, used to give me bonus points anytime in the middle of a match that I would take advantage of plugging Sapphire. And while they have gone out of business, I do still hold on to those memories. And I remember the glorious joy of using one of their very first devices, this incendiary grenade, to shove it down the what's that thing? It's the place, the meeting, the eating, the talking thing.
The gullet.
That'd be the mouth.
The mouth of one of the competitors, and just the way in which he incinerated himself, or technically I incinerated him with that Sapphire Industries device. But man, before they were outlawed for being, unsafe, which is a weird thing to outlaw something that is intended to kill another human being. But I digress.
Back to the action, Tom.
Riveting commentary, they Clutch. Riveting commentary. And there's 1,000 on the board for Zippy Lemon 6 Gun.
Yeah!
Rocky, you are up.
All right. Well, I see these people shooting all over the place, and I feel like I can do better. So, how many of the people, the criminals, are left over for me to kill?
You count at least 20 still remaining.
Oh,
Right.
there's a few of these guys.
Damn. So I see some of them are like all in a row, right?
There
So
are
what I do is I want to chuck my sword into their bellies and get maybe all 95% of them all at the same time.
So you're going to try and stab as
I'm
many as
going
possible.
to chuck my sword into their bellies.
The greatest
Okay.
swordswoman in the world just decided to throw her weapon.
I did,
All
but I
right.
can get it back at the end
No, I'm
because
just-
I'm going to kill them.
No judgment, man. Just an
Okay.
observation.
I'm going to
So you're
need
getting like
an
a-
athletics test for that throw, and we're going to see how many of those individuals you can manage to impale.
So you're going for a shish kebab of convicts.
I am.
Well, it
going-
could be like a Shishka Tim or a Shishka Tom, too. Like, we don't know what their names are. They just have numbers, bro.
Shish
Yeah,
kebab.
we do. That one's Tommy.
You know, Tom, does it bother you when the contestants endow their opponents with your name?
Not particularly, Clutch. It really bothers me when they endow them with your name, though.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that.
Okay, sorry, man.
No, I mean, really, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
It looks like
Yeah.
Rocky had something she was going for. How did that pull out for her?
I got a 9.
A 9
No,
is going to be a
Six.
success.
Six,
Oh,
sorry.
6?
So-
Oh,
We'll roll the 6
did the
again,
6
right?
ace?
No,
then?
the 6 was
No,
on the
just-
8.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's just a success. Unfortunately, you only managed to skewer one of these convicts on the end of that blade. What's the damage that you do with the sword over there?
Okay, so let's get my D, that, and then this. No, and
No,
then
you
my
don't need
D, this. Yes, my friend, thank you all.
D10, D8 plus 2.
All right. Okay.
10.
10.
And oh, that convict is well and skewered.
Thank you.
Blood everywhere, entrails and guts on the floor, and there is 1,000 on the board for Rocky. Well
Thank you,
done.
Thank you. Rocky Supreme. Ha Yes.
And we've got the convicts at an 8 of diamonds going next in the count.
Bring it!
Rushing forward, doing everything they can to hopefully survive and have their life sentences reduced to, 2 or 3 years instead of the rest of their natural lives. They're putting all they can into this fight.
And you know, Tim, 2 or 3 years is less than a life sentence.
It really is.
That's good math.
A group of 3 of them are coming after you, the freak. And I'm going to get a critical failure of 2 ones. Not only do they not manage to hit you, they slip in their own blood and gore from the exploded bodies from Boom Boom, crashing into each other, getting in each other's way, and one of them manages to wrap himself up entirely in one of the dangling chains and is now hanging from it, strangling from himself with his legs kicking.
That one's mine. No, I mean, that's my kill. He's just gonna die there, and none of you are taking it.
We'll see about that.
3 more of them are going to
What?
rush towards you, Zippy Lemon 6 gun.
What?
And is a 4 going to beat your parry?
No, man.
You are able to fend off the attacks from boards covered with nails and crowbars and the like of improvised weapons as they try to get to you.
Weak, bros. Weak.
3 are going to come at you, Boom Boom. And uh-oh, we're going to do better that one. That's going to be an 11. Does an 11 beat your parry?
It certainly does.
All right, they managed to get through. We are going to inflict some damage to you, Boom Boom. And I'm going to get a 7 against your toughness.
Nope.
What is not enough to get a shaken? All
Nope.
right, that is not going to bring you to the ground, but you now are surrounded by a group of 3 of them,
Bring it.
and they are beating on you with their improvised weapons in combat. We've got 5 of them have chosen to go after the now unarmed Rocky, who has made themselves vulnerable.
You know,
shield.
John, looking at Boom Boom's situation, I'm reminded of the number of times in which I discovered that being below the attacks of your opponents was not advantageous. Being on the receiving end, as it were, typically did not result in a good outcome for me.
That's great insight, Clutch. Really great insight. So I'm going to get a 5 and a 2 against your
not
parry, Rocky.
I,
Is that going to
I
beat your
have
parry?
my shield, though.
What is your parry, though?
Well, my parry is a 10.
Yeah, neither going to beat that. So you are able to fend off all 5 of these attackers.
Right, you puny people. Okay.
And then 4 more are going to rush at you, Bullet.
All right.
And does a 5 beat your parry score?
It does not.
All right, you now are surrounded by 4 of these convicts fighting for their lives. We still have a held action from the freak over
No, it's my turn.
Oh, man, I'm standing back, bro.
All right, I'll grab one of the guys who ran at me, and I will fold him.
I see. All right, that is going to be an athletics test, which
All
will
right.
be opposed by their athletics test.
All right.
And
Well, this 6 exploded into an 11.
well, that
Nice.
beats my 1 by 10. So that is a success with a raise, making them bound and entangled, and allows you to inflict your strength die and damage to them.
All right.
Can you like make
Not
him
my
into a
unarmed?
swan?
It would be your strength dice and damage to them.
For grapples, yeah.
3.
3. He's managing to hold himself from being completely broken, but you have him bound and entangled for the meantime as well.
Okay.
He's not going to be able to do much but try and struggle and squirm in your hands and avoid being broken into pieces internally. And that brings us to 3 of spades, which is the bullet, the last person to go this round.
All right,
I wonder
so
why they call him that.
I got
The?
4 guys around, and they're all coming at me. So I'm just gonna go full auto on my machine gun and just kind of do nothing fancy like them other folks. Just kind of spin right there and take them all out.
All right, because you have a machine gun, that means you need 3 shooting dice and 1 wild die when you pull the trigger there.
So 7.
What are your
Or,
best
well,
3 results?
7, 6, and 8.
7, 6, and 8 are all going to hit, so I'm going to need 3 damage rolls from you.
Whew.
Ouch.
Uh, 18.
Math.
So math is hard.
Right?
The Crawl, brought to you by Nut Butter. You can put in anything.
8, 12, and 18.
You know, say what you will, Lawrence, but the spray and pray is tried and true, and it does tend to result in good things to those who will act upon it, regardless of on or for whom they pray to. Excellent choice over there by the one we know as the bullet.
You level all 3 of these guys with that full auto, blowing off limbs, bits of rib cage, and face and skull, spraying blood and entrails across the room, and putting you with 3,000 on the board for the bullets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to go into another round of cards, dealing these out for the bullet. Jack of spades for Rocky, 7 of spades for Boom Boom, Queen of hearts. For Zippy Lemon, 6 gun, King of clubs. For the Freak, Jack of diamonds. And for our convicts, an Ace of clubs. It looks like they're going to get to go first.
Doesn't Rocky have level-headed?
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
I have level head.
I have to draw a second card for you there, Rocky. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, you get to choose between the 7 of spades or the 9 of spades.
Go for the 9.
All right, you're going to have the 9 of spades. It still looks like the convicts are going first with that Ace of clubs. They've got another shot. I'm going to start with that poor and miserable bastard being crushed. He's going to make an opposed athletics roll against your athletics roll to attempt to break free of being bound and entangled. And again, I'm going to get a 1.
5.
Yeah, he's going to stay bound and entangled. Nothing's happening for
Quit
him.
struggling, it'll be faster.
Yes. The one who is hanging strangled from the chain is going to attempt to escape from being strangled from the chain and manages to do so, though spends his round coughing, hacking, and holding onto his throat, leaving only 1 of the initial 3 that rushed you to attempt to attack you with their improvised weapon, and I don't believe a 1 will beat your parry.
It will not. I mean, it will not.
You know, Kelly, there's nothing quite as satisfying as the sound and feeling of a man's spine breaking in your bare hands early in the morning. I wish I could be down there with the Freak right now. Why, if my good friend Chip Needledick was still alive, I swear that he'd be out there helping right now.
I'm still right here, Clutch. I'm still right here.
And I'm pretty sure it's Deedlenick.
We all get 1.
All right, a group of 3 of them is
I
still
didn't name the
attacking you.
character. I blame you guys.
I'll
And
get a needle dick? I don't
I'm going to get a
understand.
3 against your parry score over there, Zippy Lemon 6 gun.
Oh, no way, dude.
All right, and on Boom Boom, I'm also going to get a 3 against your parry score.
Suck it.
And then over on Rocky, I'm going to have a critical failure against your parry score. They slip and fall in the blood and entrails from the one that you impaled, piling up on top of each other in a neat little stack reminiscent of a mound of dead bards.
Oh.
Unexpected use of the carry by Rocky, however, it was effective.
And the remaining 4 who have not joined the combat now rush in, seeing an opening, and they're going to attempt to overpower you, the bullet. They want your machine gun.
Oh, they ain't gonna get that.
I'm gonna get an 8 against your parry score. We might be able to do something here.
My parry's a 7.
All right, they're gonna get through. I'm gonna have you make an opposed athletics roll as they try and wrestle your machine gun from your hands.
Exploded, aced it, 12.
Yeah, that's gonna beat my 5 by 7.
Oh,
You
yeah, the bullet.
maintain hold onto the machine gun, struggling with 4 convicts at once trying to take it from you. That is some impressive show of strength there.
They're totally trying to take his signature weapon, dude.
This here's Kelly. Nobody gonna get Kelly away from me. I had her for like 10 years now. That's not gonna happen. No way.
Your machine gun's name is Kelly?
Yeah,
You're a very powerful man.
thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, Zippy Lemon, you've got the king of clubs and are gonna be
sarcastic.
going next.
Not
And I got
at all.
3 on me, is that
Okay.
correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna try something kind of cool. I'm gonna kick a guy in the balls, and then when he like bends over, I'm just gonna like duck down and shoot him up through his head into the other guy's head.
Yeah.
So going to be making 3 actions? Is how you're doing?
Oh no, it's just one shot, but one fighting roll, and then a second shot at the other guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna need it's still gonna be a multi-action though.
Oh, totally. Yeah. No, this is a really dumb idea.
So -2 to both actions that you are taking. I'm gonna need the fighting test first.
Okay. Here goes. Come on, something good. 6.
With including the -2?
4.
4.
Still a success.
Would be a success, but you're going against a parry on the fighting score.
Oh
Oh,
no.
'cause it's close range.
He's gonna manage to stop you from kicking you in the balls.
That's mean. So I'll just shoot him.
Yeah, you know, these guys from prison, they're used to people trying to kick them in the balls. It happens every day.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's why I try to avoid those kinds of places.
I always win that game.
You know, he's creepier because he got his eyelids removed.
I did. I've never lost a staring contest since.
What'd you do with them?
I'm
My
guessing.
eyelids?
Yeah.
That brings us to our next sponsor. Bird's Eye Tactical Protein Bars, now made with real food.
I'll take that shooting test for your second action and that multi-action test there.
Yeah. And it should be a -4, shouldn't it? Because I'm shooting 2 people. Oh, but I have 2 guns. So
1 for each of you. Yeah.
1 for each of you, right? 2-gun kid, because I'm a 2-gun kid. I get it now. Wow, that makes so much sense.
I
But
thought you were
both of them are at a
6.
-2.
6.
Right, right, right. But that is a 12,
And it exploded.
and that makes it an 18 -2.
So that's gonna hit with a raise on 1 and the second one.
Pretty sure 6 is more than 2.
That is a total fumble, man.
Is that a critical failure?
Yes, it was.
Unfortunately, that means your weapon jams and is now going to be useless for the rest of the fight.
Oh no, if only I had 5 more guns.
But that first one is going to hit with the raise, so you will do your listed damage plus an extra d6 for getting the raise.
Nice. I'll take it. That's not super great. 10.
It is good enough. While he's able to deflect the kick to the crotch that you sent his way, it is much more difficult to block the Desert Eagle shoved into the mouth, and then the trigger is pulled, and there are brains splattered all across the wall as he is killed.
You should have some Zippy Lemon Fizz. It makes you bulletproof.
Really?
I mean, I think
I don't think so.
Can I have some?
it's really good. Hey, I got one of the other guys to try it. I say to the camera.
That's going to go to the Queen of Hearts, which is next, and that's you, Boom Boom.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I'm looking up at that scoreboard, and I only got 500 points
Oh,
for
then you
my
have 5,000.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 500. I was really pissed off.
You're currently leading the board, Boom Boom.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. I am currently
Tone
surrounded
change
by, yeah, well, you know.
Yes, you've got 3 of them in close combat with you, Boom Boom.
So I will be doing a multi-action. What I would like to do is I'm going to flip out from the group around me. As I'm flipping out, I'm going to throw a stun grenade in the middle, hoping to stun them. Then I am going to take their weapons that they are currently using and form them into a bomb.
That's 3 actions.
3
You're going
actions,
full
that's all I
3
get,
actions.
that's what I'm doing.
So you're going to be at a -4 at all of these actions.
Indeed. I
I'm
am.
super interested just because I've never seen a nail board bomb before.
Right?
So I'm going to need that athletics test first
You got it.
at a -4.
You got it. Bear with me. Yes! Exploded. 1, 2,
11.
11. So 4, 6, 5. It's the 7 numbers. Math?
Numbers.
I just shoot things with grenades. I don't.
That's
That's
7.
not shooting things.
Intelligence is not my strong suit.
Math
You can
not
say
so
that
good.
again.
Math.
All right, that's going to succeed. Next, because you're throwing the stun grenade, that's also an athletics test. Throwing
got it.
grenades.
All right, and that one we are looking at a 5.
-4.
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
So that is not so hot, but
Not-
because it's a grenade, we've got to figure out which direction it goes. So it's actually going to end up going backwards a little bit of a ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so Zippy Lemon Fizz, there's now a stun grenade at your feet.
I am stunned.
Are you
That
stun-proof?
detonates.
I don't know. We'll find out.
And so the stun grenade detonates, and of course there are also still 2 individuals in close combat with you who are affected by same stun grenade.
Okay.
You need to pass yourself a vigor test, or you will be stunned.
You know what they say, Lawrence? Close only counts in horseshoes.
That is literally not what they say.
And hand grenades, Clutch.
That would
And-
be convenient if that was true.
That is a 6.
A 6 is going to succeed. I am going to get a 4 and a 1 for the 2 convicts, so one of them is now stunned.
You're welcome.
I don't know. That's something that you should.
Now,
be
Did I ask
there
you?
aren't
I'm
any
just-
weapons
it
around
just
for you
does
to
not
make
make
this
sense, the
homemade bomb
mathematics
so
is
much there,
involved.
right there. But there are some dead people fairly close to you from the amazing actions of some of your allies that you can still attempt that with. It's just not going to be with the people you originally
That's
planned
fine,
on
no
making.
problem.
And I'm going to need a repair roll for that. That's also still at -4
You got it.
because you are making 3 actions going for broke.
Exploded again. I love these dice. That's going to be a 10. -4 is 6.
6, you are going to construct a very crude homemade bomb out of crowbars and boards with nails in it.
Yeah. And
No.
at least one hand with the finger up.
We're just going to hand wave
And
that.
we use the,
move
and we
on.
use the other hand to wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to
I'm
wave.
going to throw it and wave with the other arm.
We're just going to ignore the rest of that. And
Boom, boom.
we've
your
got
catchphrase?
2
That's
jacks for
really good.
initiative, but it's spades before diamonds, so that means the bullet is going to go next.
Yeah, I'm working on a catchphrase too. My sponsor told me I had to have one. I was thinking about, oh yeah? What do you think?
I think it only works like after you break through a brick wall.
Are there any brick balls around?
No.
No.
Oh, damn it.
They're all reinforced steel here on the crawl to prevent.
Solid steel.
All right, well, I still got
Oh,
what?
like the thing they make wrestling chairs out
Yeah.
of.
That wouldn't stop bullets.
It's solid steel.
So there's like 4 guys trying to wrestle Kelly away from me. Is that
Yeah,
what's
they
going
are
on
trying
here?
to take Kelly away from you.
All right.
4 men are trying to drag Kelly away from you.
So what we're going to do is, with one hand, we're going to hang on to Kelly and hopefully kind of maneuver it to position to shoot one of these guys as they're getting on the wrong end of it. And on the other hand, we're going to reach around, pull out my backup weapon, double-barreled sawed-off shotgun. And with that, we're just going to try and take out 2 of them with one shot over the top of Kelly. Just kind of set it right on top like this and
Got
fire
that?
it off.
1 point in Kelly and then a reach around. Got it?
Yep.
Exactly what he
Point in
said.
Kelly and a reach around.
That
Yeah,
sounds right.
That just happened. I'm going to need a shooting test from you.
All right. Is that 2 different
Can't
Yeah,
believe
I'm
it's
going to
me
need 2
first.
different shooting tests.
So I got a 1, a 3, and a 4, and then on the machine gun, and then explode, an 8 on the shotgun.
All right, so with the multi-action, you're not going to make any hits with that machine gun being wrestled around. It's really hard to get somebody on the business end.
Makes
But
sense.
that 8 with the shotgun becomes a 10 because shotguns gain +2 bonus to hit in combat due to the spray nature of the ammunition used. So that's going to hit with a raise. So you will get to do the 3d6 listed damage with an extra d6 for the raise, for a total of 4d6 damage done.
So there was a no on a machine gun, but a yes on the reach around because of the spray?
Yeah.
Yeah, a yes on the reach around because of the spray.
And spray's gonna do 16 damage.
And, well, Tiho, just go ahead and piggyback off what you started there. All over the face, and now there is no face.
Oh yeah, oh wait, no, that one doesn't work.
Maybe this would
Cool.
be another time for a shout out to one of our sponsors. Dick's Barbershops. We do ladies now.
And that's going to go to the Jack of Diamonds, and that's you, the freak.
All right, the freak is angry that no one has died in front of him yet. So he is going to go for broke and take 3 unarmed attacks.
All
So
right.
the first one's gonna be, he's gonna take one hand off the guy he was trying to fold, and one of the guys that came toward him, he's just gonna uppercut him, driving the inch-long spikes anchored to his knuckles under his chin.
You know, you gotta love just how graphic the freak is in describing what he's doing as he does it to the recipient upon which he does.
11.
I couldn't have put it
minus
better,
4,
but-
7.
7, that is going to hit. And I'm going to need your unarmed damage.
He also provides his own Foley, which is very appreciated.
15.
15, your spike is driven through the jaw and up somewhere into the central nervous system of that
Nice.
poor convict who's now a vegetable.
All right, I'm on the board. 2 more.
You are very much on the board.
I'm gonna take the guy I had a hand on before, I'm gonna lift him up, and I'm going to do an unarmed attack by using my sharpened teeth to rip out his innards. I'm gonna bite him in that soft belly area there.
Okay, I'm going to need another one of those fighting tests. Make sure to put that multi-action penalty on it.
All right, we're gonna use a Benny to re-roll that because that was a
All
failure.
right,
right.
Benny used.
I think I know why they call him the freak.
13-9.
Oh, really?
That is definitely going to succeed. I'm going to need one of those unarmed damage rolls.
That's going to be also a 9.
A 9, and you're on the board with 2,000, the freak, as you begin devouring entrails. And you know what? For that, you get a Benny.
All right.
Little known fact there,
Are you
Sebastian.
are you actually eating them or just like
I just
ripping
tore it
and
out.
spitting?
I just tore it out. I'm not spitting yet. It's
Are you
probably
like
hanging
are
out
you
of my mouth.
are you like shaking it around
Yeah.
like a dog?
No, because I have to kill this guy first, then I'll shake it around.
Okay,
Can
that's
I
a
get a
good way to go.
demonstration of the shake around here?
He is not there
No,
yet.
well,
He has
the-
the third
yeah.
attack in.
Okay.
And then for the
So
last guy,
impatient.
my unarmed attack will just be walking up to him with the entrails still in my mouth and headbutting him to death.
Didn't your mom ever tell you
That
not to
third
talk with
fighting
your
test
mouth
from
full?
you.
Oh yeah, we're definitely Bennying that because I want to
All right.
kill.
Okay.
Benny.
3.
3, that's not going to do it. It's less that he's, dodging the attack or avoiding it, and more that he's just horrified backpedaling from you with entrails hanging out the mouth. It just can't get close enough to land that headbutt.
You know, Tom, the beauty of last year's labor agreement going into season 3 is that pseudo-cannibalism, like the freak's move today, is now legal.
That's true, Clutch. That's very true. And we've got the 9 of spades next, which is you, Rocky, to finish out the round.
All right.
And then I think we're
so
going to hear from one of our sponsors.
I am surrounded by 4 of them, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I want to use my shield because there's entrails on the ground, right?
There very much are.
So I'm going to use my shield as a sled to go through one of their legs.
Yeah.
So I can go back and get my sword.
Ah, sword move, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to go get my sword and then use it on the guy whose legs I just went through.
All right, so
Telling him
that's...
next time Mama says close your legs when you are in a fight.
But don't you want like a nice wide even stance?
Yeah, that's not why my mama said it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right.
My mama is a weird person. So
Oh, okay. No,
she
that
has
tracks.
really weird things that she says most of the time.
That is going to be a multi-action. I'm going to need an athletics test from you first for the slide.
All right, let's do the athletics. Okay.
With a -2 for multi-acting.
So you get 4.
Oh,
So it's a 4 minus 2.
oh, sorry. 4 minus 2, so that's 2.
A 2 won't succeed, but you could spend one of those bennies if you want to roll it
I
again.
can. Yes, let's do that
Okay.
right now.
Both that.
Okay.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's good. 7.
7 minus 2 is a 5, which is still a success. You slide between the legs on the shield across the entrails, spreading more gore, grabbing the sword with your hand, and give me a fighting test at -2.
You see, this is why I prefer fighting the constructs. It's just less messy.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an 11.
Even with the penalty of 2, that's a hit with a raise. So you need to tell me that sword damage. What do you have for it over there?
Sword is D10 and D8.
And you get to add a D6 to that because you got a raise.
Okay.
Oh, Penny.
We're gonna do that.
No, another Benny spent.
Okay. Yes, that's what we're going to do.
19.
Keep in mind, those ones that you rolled the highest on, you get to add together and roll again. So
and
you're
reroll
already
both
at
of those.
19 and still rolling.
And we had 2 aces there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
2
again?
aces.
29 and 6 is 35.
35. Sliding between the legs, you grab the sword, come up in a spin move, and cleanly decapitate, rotating around on the shield a second time to slice through the abdomen, and then once more through the knees, cutting him into multiple separate pieces. And you get a Benny for that.
Yeah. That's
you.
awesome.
And now, before I deal out the next hand of cards here, let's have a word from one of our sponsors.
Bro, sometimes I get hella thirsty. I need to be hydrated, but water just won't cut it because I need energy for the day and I want a good pop of flavor. That's why I have Zippy Lemon Fizz. Zippy Lemon Fizz. It's mostly cocaine.
And
it
we're
makes you
back.
bulletproof.
For the bullet, we have 10 of diamonds. For Rocky, you either have the ace of spades or the queen of diamonds. Your choice.
I want the ace of spades.
All right, for Boom Boom, the 8 of clubs. For Zippy Lemon 6 gun, the 2 of clubs, which you can't
Too
have because
slow.
you
No,
have
thank
quick.
you.
It's all that cocaine. The 6 of clubs you can have. And then for the freak, we've got the 9 of clubs. And for the convicts, the king of diamonds.
Okay. All right.
And it looks like you're going to be starting us off, Rocky.
Yes.
Rocky.
Okay.
Rocky.
So I have 3 guys that I have to kill.
There are still 3 of them left. One of
I
them.
got money for the last one.
Yes, you currently have 2,000 on the board, Rocky.
All right. Because
But
you people don't like counting money or giving it to any of us people. So I
Boom
got
Boom
to
is
make
still
sure that I
leading the
get my
board
money.
with
Right.
5,000.
You damn right.
So now that I've decapitated the other guy, right? I'm coming in for the shot. Yes, for the second one. So we're going to skewer him like a barbecue.
All right.
Yes.
Are you throwing your sword again?
I'm not. I'm going to skewer him this time with the sword in my hand.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to need a fighting test from you. So you're just making the 1 attack action.
All right, let's do it. This one.
And make sure to roll that wild die as well.
I need you not to be bad. Here.
I'll take that.
Hey.
Okay, that's good.
Roll that one again. 8.
Okay, we have 8.
8, and that's definitely going to hit. No raise this time, but a hit. So you get to do your listed sword damage against that opponent.
Yeah, those 2.
You know, it's moments like this when I'm reminded of the beauty that is the crawl, the ways in which the competitors are allowed to use their skills, their talents, the things they've honed over the years, their neuroses, their psychoses,
23.
their bloodlust,
yep.
their inability to form social bonds, to entertain the masses through that medium that we know as the wonderful world of... Are we still on TV? What are we on air on these
That's
days?
right. That's right, Clutch. We are on live television.
It's just a
right
beautiful
now.
thing. I remember waxing poetic like this with my good friend Chip Diedelnick
Still here, Clutch.
May he rest in peace.
Still here.
Killed off by that son of a bitch Chip Needledick.
Did he just say that Chip Needledick was killed by Chip Needledick?
That's not
Quite
the thing about it, dude.
confusing. What the?
I mean, that's just like the. Okay.
No.
He does know
You
the
know what?
man
Let
is
it go.
sitting right next to him, right?
Yeah, I do love that Chip guy, though.
This show brought to you
Somebody's
by
dead
Bulletproof Bodywear, makers of the tactical sports bra. Nice weapon rack.
29 damage.
So I have done.
29 damage.
Yes.
From shoulder to hip, you carve this convict apart, separating him and spilling guts everywhere, putting you up to 3,000 on the board, Rocky.
Ah, yes. Give me make money.
All right, and we have them with the King of Diamonds. The convicts are going to be going next. There's still a few of them left on the board. They're a little bit desperate, but they're still going to keep fighting. There was one against you still remaining, Freak, but he's being terrified of you with entrails still hanging from your mouth, has decided to run around you and try to attack Boom Boom instead.
Bring it.
And I'm going to get a 2 against your parry scores. I can do it. No, didn't think so. There are still 2 in close combat with you over there, Zippy Lemon 6 gun.
Yeah, but how many of them are stunned again because of her grenade?
Oh,
snafu?
yeah, both of them, but let's see if they're going to stay stunned. One of them is coming out of stunned this round, but one is still going to remain stunned.
Here he comes. Oh no, 2x4 is my only weakness.
But I've got a 6 which aces, and it aces again with another 6 and becomes a 15 against your parry.
Oh yeah, that'll hit the crap out of me.
A 2x4 might actually be your weakness.
I don't know why you thought I was being sarcastic, bro.
And it's
really
going to
don't
be a
like
big
2x4s.
hit, too, because we're going to get 12 total damage from that 2x4.
That is way too much. It beats my toughness by dose.
So that's enough to get a shaken result. You are shaken.
I am not.
Okay, spending the Benny, you're not shaken. On the far end there, the Bullet, you still have a couple of those guys trying to wrestle that machine gun from you. There are less of them now, but they are still going to try and get that gun from you.
I just got a question first. So, like, is it because you drink the Zippy Fizz, it makes you, like, bulletproof but weak to 2x4s? Is that how that works?
There's not even a bruise, dude. Zippy Lemon Fizz.
God, give me some of that.
Damn!
So go ahead and make an opposed athletics roll against mine to try and wrestle the gun from your hands. I'm going to get a 4 on my athletics.
12.
Oh, not even close. You are able to completely rip the barrel of the machine gun free. They're not even hanging on to it anymore. There are still 2 on you, Rocky, and though the things are looking pretty grim for them, they're going to do their best, even though you have a sword again now, and they've kind of lost a lot of confidence in this. And I'm going to get a 5 against your parry score, which I know falls very, very short.
Very short.
And so we're going to move on to the Bullet going next.
So there's 2 guys that are
Yep.
still around me? All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump onto one of them feet first and try and kind of like surf on him while I shoot the other guy. And then turn the gun on him.
All right, that's going to be a multi-action. I need an athletics roll first.
That's going to be a 4.
Including the -2?
Oh, no. Let's do a Benny. Let's reroll.
All right, pass that Benny on down here.
There we go. That's going to be a 13 minus 2 is 11.
Oh, yeah, you begin surfing on him, and then the shooting test, which for you is 3 shooting dice and 1 wild die.
We got a 5 and 2 9s.
5 and 2 9s with the -2s?
So a 3 and 2 7s.
Well, the 2 7s are going to hit. You were saying you wanted to shoot the individual in front of you as well as the one you were surfing on, so give me 2 separate damage rolls, 1 for each of them.
So, 14 for the first one,
Very, very dead.
and 7 for the second one.
That one is going to be shaken. He's not out of the combat yet, but you only have 1 left on you there for the Bullet. Doing pretty well.
Oh my!
And that takes us to the Freak at a 9 of clubs. You seem to have no enemies around you. They're all running away from you.
No one gets to walk away from the Freak! And I will run up behind the one that went over to Boom Boom. I'm going to bite down on his shoulder, and that's not so much an attack as bracing him to the ground while I grab his head and lift it off of his body.
All right, I think I'm going to require an athletics opposed roll on that one. We're going to treat it as a grapple, a disgusting, disturbing
Did we have like a warning on this show? Like,
But like oddly erotic, right?
Oh, that'll blow up.
18.
18. There is a horrible, horrible noise. First, coming from the scream that he's letting out from you biting him and pulling, and then from the sound of the flesh and bone separating, and then blood gouting out from the throat as you pull the head clear. Let's
you
toss
know-
a Benny down there to the Freak.
You know, watching the Freak in action, I'm reminded of a young Chip Needleneck. I mean, just aside from the Freak being so aggressive and angry, whereas Chip was more sedate and had more, a stealthy approach, but his tendency of the Freak here to rip people apart reminds me greatly of Chip's approach of using psychology in combat.
You're too
But I
right.
digress.
Too right, Clutch. Too right. All right, the 8 of clubs is going to be next, and that's you, Boom Boom.
Right, and do I have 2 or 3 on me? Remind me.
Well, there are still 3 a little ways away from you, and there are 2 near you that are near Zippy Lemon 6-gun as well. So you can kind of choose where you want to go with this.
I'll go through the ones that are farther away because I have this awesome bomb that I made.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think just, good old-fashioned volleyball style, just like a serve, bomb goes in the air, and I just smack it on over.
All right, I'm going to need an athletics roll for you.
You got it. 8.
8 is going to be a success, so you go ahead and roll 2 6-sided dice for damage for your improvised explosive.
You got it.
Somehow made from boards and nails and crowbars.
7 damage.
7 damage. It's not enough to kill them, but they are now going to be shaken, so they might not get a chance to act before something terrible will happen to them. And that will bring us to the last of the round, Zippy Lemon 6-gun.
And I got 2 on me?
You have 2 in close combat, and there are 3 that are shaken nearby.
Oh, man. Okay. So, sorry, lots of fizz.
Are you okay, my friend?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm great. I have so many vitamins in me right now. So,
It looks
He's bulletproof.
It looks more like demons inside of you than vitamins.
I can't see them, so I don't know. Like, I don't have them here right there. I was thinking, like, they're pretty good. Okay.
I'm going
So,
to vote myself.
I think that I'm gonna, I want to put a guy, like I want to do a fighting test to use a guy, basically get a chokehold, but in like a human shield kind of fashion. I'm gonna take 2 shots in front of me, and the second part of that action is to run with this guy down the hall while screaming Zippy Lemon Fizz at the top of my lungs and impaling him on Rocky's sword.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's definitely going to be some multi-acting there.
Yeah, I think the way to do it actually is bang, bang, and then just drop kick the guy across the room into the sword.
All right, so that's going to be a shooting test, which
Yeah.
you get to do 2 shooting because we have 2 guns.
Yeah.
Well, 5 now because one's jammed.
Right.
I'm gonna fix it after this. I'm just gonna pour a little Zippy Lemon Fizz on it. It'll be fixed right up.
All right,
Fixed right up.
give me those 2 shooting tests first. Because you're multi-acting, they are at a -2.
Okay.
That's because cocaine fixes everything?
No, this is a vitamin.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a Benny because that's only a 4, and that's not enough. Ah! That was worse. That's exactly the same roll. I'm
Is it a
having
4?
deja vu.
Is the 4 after the -2?
No.
Oh, man.
No.
Remember, you're making 2 shooting tests.
Oh, wait a minute. That's true. I am making 2 shooting tests. And there's only 2 guys. So if I shoot a guy, this might still work out for me. No, it didn't. It didn't. No, my shooting is for some reason a little bit wonky right now.
Are you a little shaky?
No, this is just energy. I got lots of energy. I'm very zippy, super zippy. Okay,
But I still
missed
need
him.
that fighting test.
Yeah,
for
no,
the
I'm like
drop
bang,
kick.
bang, and I still do the running drop kick on the guy to see if I can hit him. That might work out in my favor. We don't know. Anything could happen. That's an 11.
That, even with the -2, is a 9. You drop kick him forwards. You go ahead and make a strength roll to see if you kick him onto that blade all the way, or if he falls short and ends up lying on his back.
Oh yeah, no, I'm chock full of strength. I'm probably stronger than 5 men right now. Yeah, I'm super strong. That's a 5 and a 4. That's a 9.
You use one or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna use the 5.
The 5 is going to be enough.
bigger, right?
In the midst of your fight, Rocky,
Yeah.
suddenly a person becomes impaled on the sword.
Right.
Clutch, I don't know how we score that one. Is that a point for Rocky or for...
Well, you know, back in my day when I was in this sort of competition, we'd always go for all the assists that we could. We found that the gentlemanly sport of gladiatorial combat,
Feel the
sport of
fizz!
death and glory and death and glory and death.
Can I get
Okay,
this
we'll
guy
just
off my sword now?
we'll put that for both of them.
All right, for the assist.
I'm sorry.
Thank
I'm
you for
sorry.
the assist.
You're welcome.
You're giving Rocky points for doing absolutely nothing.
Hey, it was my sword,
Hey,
all right?
frankly,
You did-
she had to
I'm
hold
the
on
one
to the
that's
sword
carrying
hard
it.
enough for it to impale, right?
That's garbage.
I give nice hard swords all the time.
Look, she's kind of at a
They
disadvantage because
rise
she
to
doesn't
the
use
occasion
bombs.
every single time.
You know, Scott, as the
Gotta stick it
contestants
right
are
through.
bickering with
Right
each other,
through,
I feel it
yes.
is only appropriate to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Tom's Tiny Safe Rooms. Tom's, you could always make another family.
For the bullet, we've got a queen of clubs. For Rocky, you either have the 7 of diamonds or the joker.
Take the
I'm
Joker!
going for the Joker. I am going for the Joker.
Because you drew the joker, I'm going to pass a Benny down to each player, because each player gets one. Going to pass one of those to the bullet.
Nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should all give me your bennies.
No.
Damn it.
For Boom Boom, we also have a joker.
Whoa.
That's not right.
You're welcome. You're
It's
welcome.
like Christmas.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
One
Thank you.
for each of you down there. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Girl power.
I'm back to
Zippy Lemon
the
6
girl
gun.
power.
5 of spades, can't have it because what's all that cocaine? 6 of diamonds. And
the
for the
vitamins.
freak, 9 of diamonds. Now, characters with the joker can choose to go at any time during the round, including interrupting an action in progress. But because you both got the joker, you kind of need to decide amongst each other or roll off between each other who is going to end up getting the opportunity to go first.
Oh, I'm holding.
You don't want to.
I don't want
Okay.
to go first.
I didn't want to
So
go first.
you don't
either.
want to go first, so then we just proceed to the bullet then.
All right, so I'm standing on top of one guy who's still breathing, and everybody else around me is dead, right?
Yeah, everyone else around you is dead, and there are only 5 other individuals who have still not been shot, stabbed, or bitten, or
Where are
had their
they?
head pulled off.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Do I still?
Scattered about the hallway.
Okay.
So do I see any of them that I can take a sight on?
Oh, quite easily. You just, you might shoot one of them if you miss, but things happen. It's part of the sport.
All right, well, so we're gonna go ahead, and I guess I'll take a multi-action penalty here because I still got this guy I'm standing on that's still breathing, so we're gonna stand on his neck so that he stops breathing, because
That'll probably work.
that usually works, right? Did it before in season 1, worked pretty well, so I figured I'd try it again. And so we're gonna stand on his neck, and then I'm gonna sight the nearest guy with Kelly and fire off a blast.
All right. Well, I'm going to need a fighting test at a -2, followed by your shooting tests at a -2.
Jesus.
19 on the fighting check.
That's definitely a raise, so unarmed damage for you is going to be your strike die with an extra d6 for the raise.
Okay.
Yeah, that's standing on the neck. We'll do that.
With an extra d6 for the raise, so that's gonna be a 10.
A 10. Yeah, you definitely stop the breathing and crush his larynx and his throat and
All right.
all the way down to you could feel the bone grinding underneath your heel.
That's too much.
So-
That's enough. That's plenty.
That's yeah.
Too much detail.
We know.
Too much detail.
It's
What?
bad.
God.
So shooting with the minus is going to be a 5, a 3, and a 5.
No critical failures, though, so you don't shoot any bystanders, but 2 of those are still going to hit, so I'm still going to need 2 damage rolls.
All right. That's going to be...
I know.
9 and 15.
9 and 15. Well, one of those individuals is already shaken, and a second shaken result is a wound, which kills them, and the 15 also kills them. So you got 3 kills in 1 round for the bullet, putting you up to 7,000 on the board. You are the current leader.
Oh, the bullet at 7K.
I got a good reaction. I might keep that one.
You know there, Tom, they say that a stopped watch is right at least twice a day, and a machine gun will kill lots of people really fast.
That's right, Clutch. A machine gun will kill lots of people.
That's good wisdom.
Very fast. That's some very insightful wisdom from you over there,
Yeah, my
Clutch.
mama told me that one.
Yeah,
Back when
my mom
I
tells
was
me
just a
things
little
too.
boy, dreaming of making it big on the crawl.
I'm learning that a lot of you had really bad parents.
Is there anyone left to kill?
There are still just a couple left. Now, if one of the jokers wants to jump in, say it at any time. Otherwise, the freak is going next.
All right. So the freak will lock eyes with whichever one is nearest, start walking toward him and shoving the head onto his hand. Go, I'm gonna shove his head up your ass. And I will then proceed to try that. He's called the freak. What do you expect? Do you expect him to be genteel with his pinky up, drinking tea with the queen? No, he's the freak!
Does anyone
Which
have
queen?
a towel?
We need
Or
a,
some hand
need, like-
sanitizer I can put literally all over my body right now?
You know, a cranial recectomy is a beloved tradition here at the crawl.
I'm going to need a fighting test from you.
Okay.
God.
Now, are you making a called shot in that instance? Or you are really going for the...
Oh, yeah,
outside-
yeah.
Okay.
No, that is exactly the intention.
All right, that is a penalty of 4 to
Okay.
the attack.
That's
a 12.
Exploding. It's a
17? Does a 17 do it?
Well, yeah, even
Yeah.
with the -4, it's a 13.
Well, you get to add an extra d6 for a called shot and an extra d6 for the raise to your unarmed damage.
That's so many dice.
That'll be a
Recectomy, see what happens
17.
Afterwards.
Now, I
No,
do
okay,
some
no.
very graphic combat
So, I'm
descriptions,
not
but I'm
exactly
not going to
sure
do a
if that's
graphic
what
combat
happened.
description
I
of
think
fisting
so.
involving someone
I
else's
never
head.
went to medical
Thank
school,
you.
so I don't know about those things.
I'll let you just picture it in your minds however you will.
I don't want to picture it.
Or not.
My only disappointment was the freak's unwillingness to provide his own foldy that time.
Oh, I'm sure he was willing.
Hang on.
Wait, before he does.
I would like to go now.
All right, boom, boom,
so-
going with the Joker.
So visually in my head, the freak, you know, where he has placed the other head, right? So I assume that the guy's kind of in midair, just
Yes.
a little bit, right?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he's just like
Yeah,
this, yeah.
yeah, right? Just
I
right
mean,
up
he's
there.
still probably, you know.
That's great. So, because we still have those 3 that are shaken, correct?
Yeah.
From that I hit earlier.
In fact, those 3 and one other are the only individuals left.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up behind the freak and actually. What are you doing? It's
Just testing something out.
No, you don't. Oh, this poor bag. Oh.
I just had to know.
It's bigger on the
Cloth
inside.
isn't stretchy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I guess I see it now.
Are we allowed
All I'm going to say is birth.
That's not all you were going to say.
Yeah. All right. So.
Also, I don't think you know what part babies come out of.
The freak does not.
No, it'll totally work. With goats, see. Never mind. I won't go down that story, never mind.
So what Boom Boom's going to do
is hurt for the
Detachable
next several.
able
Oh, we're talking about you and not that guy's butthole.
Yeah,
Sorry.
me, my turn.
Got it right in the boom boom.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to use the freak and the body he has impaled as a ramp to run up. So I'm gonna run up and then use the head and like jump off of it. Do basically like the most beautiful spin you've ever seen, all while shooting grenades at the three of them. And it's a spin that turns into a flip so that I'm flipping like slow motion as the explosion goes off.
That is a very, very elaborate.
Yeah.
but, I'll allow it. I'm going to need an athletics test first for that acrobatic maneuver.
Got it.
And it's going to be a -2 because you are multi-acting.
All right, well, that exploded. So that's a 7.
But
That's going to be
that's-
better.
that's a
7.
A 7 is going to succeed. So up first onto the freak's shoulders, and then onto the person impaled by the freak, who
And
kind of
it's on the
squishes
head,
down a
and
little
then-
bit further because, you know. he
Oh, yeah, no,
jumps
I'm shoving him down just a little bit. The freak's just going to get all up in there. I don't know if you're getting your arm back, honestly.
Is it too late to trade places with someone?
Yes.
I think so.
No one will trade.
You've heard too much now? That's fine.
That's why we are over
Elbow
here.
down.
Oh, at least. I mean, yeah.
It's what's inside that matters.
No.
Then because you're using your grenade launcher, that's
Baby's only skin
that's
deep.
actually going to be a shooting test as
Got
opposed
it.
to an athletics test.
All right. That explodes. 10.
10 is going to hit with a raise, so you're going to get to do the damage listed for that, which is
Ooh, 4d8.
and add a d6 to it.
Oh, I'm going to take 2. There we go. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. I love it when you get to do a lot of dice. All right. Well, okay.
Wow,
that
you
was-
rolled a
that
lot
was-
of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, no, we're re-rolling the damage.
Okay.
Yes, the 1s and 2s. No fun. That's better. So we've got 10, 15, 19, 23.
And they are all very dead and in a lot of different pieces scattered about.
Boom.
That's
And when I land, I say boom, boom.
that brings you up to 8K on the board, Boom Boom. You just
Wow.
jump back into the lead.
Boom.
Just a wonderful strategy there by Boom Boom, making it exactly known.
Yes, Clutch?
What?
That's what I thought. Oh, and it looks like that was a bonus kill. A bonus kill. You win a prize. Clutch, tell her what she's won.
Oh, yes, that was the bonus kill? We're the bonus kill round?
Yeah, that was a bonus kill. What's she won?
Oh, I'm happy to hear that that's come up. Well, it's time for us to remind you that one of our new sponsors is Happy Happy Sunshine with Mr. Flibbles, our new comedy kids show debuting this Saturday. We are so excited that Boom Boom will be coming on board as our guest star. Don't worry, crowds, it will be entertaining, if not safe.
I hate kids.
The freak does, and he thinks they're delicious.
Yeah, have you ever had baby goat?
Nope.
All right, now, unless you're going to jump in,
I'm
Rocky.
gonna jump in.
Okay.
So who is left?
There is
o-
only one poor, miserable convict left who has not been killed, blown up, or turned into a puppet on the end of the freak's arm.
Is he still shaking?
Yes, he is.
I hope so after seeing that.
Don't I still get to
We're all scarred for life.
We're all shaking.
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to happen if Rocky's going before you, and there's only one poor bastard left.
Yeah, they're pretty much guaranteed that the dice will work in their favor.
So, Rocky, what are you going to do to that one poor bastard?
So I kind of just want to tip him over. I want
you
to
might get a
go. Want to go really quickly and teabag him because I saw it on a video game. And then I just want to use my sword to impale him in the neck.
Okay. That's going to be a pair of fighting rolls from you. You'll be multi-acting, but because you got the Joker and it gives you a +2 bonus that offsets that 2-point penalty, just give me the fighting roll to knock him down and teabag him first.
You think Gen Con regrets asking us to do this yet?
Yes.
I think they got there in the first 5 minutes.
I literally feel bad for them.
It's a real good thing this
You
is
know,
on after
Jim, there's
yeah.
nothing like celebratory crouching to both build camaraderie and your thighs.
That literally makes the most sense of anything you said tonight.
Yeah, that was the most cohesive statement, logically.
And remember, tonight's program is brought to you in part by the Army. Don't worry, we'll teach you to read.
I love that the actual vet did that joke.
Well,
The other vet burst up.
yeah, but James was a Marine, though, so he can,
That's right, I didn't think about that.
he can make fun of the Army all he wants.
All.
Oh, I will.
I do too. I think we're going to rule this one.
Oh, spending the Benny, I'll take that, yeah.
Yeah, spend those pennies.
What are we doing now?
Spend them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There you go.
Okay, yes.
Roll
this
again,
is what we're
roll
going
again.
to do.
Right. No, roll the just
Roll
the
it
12 again.
Oh, sorry. This is what
17.
17.
All right, so that was the first one of the fighting tests. You quite easily knock him to the ground and teabag him. And then the second fighting test to stab him in the neck. It is the most graphic teabagging anyone has ever seen.
That was
It's not 4? Yeah,
We
that's
must
4
have
bounces.
different internets then.
What was that?
That's a 9.
That's a 9. That's gonna hit. What do you do for damage with that sword?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Use them to cover your face of shame.
I think we broke Abby.
yeah.
She just teabagged a guy. I'm pretty sure she was broken when she got here.
To death.
11 plus 2 is 13.
Yeah.
13. You are going to stab him through the neck, finishing off the combat, putting our current standings at 7,000 for the bullet, 5,000 for Rocky, 8,000 for Boom Boom, 3,000 for Zippy Lemon 6 Gun, and 3,000 for the Freak.
The Freak!
Those are our current standings, and we're going to cut to a quick commercial break.
Are you in need of a change? Are you just really effing ugly? Have you committed a crime and need to not look like your wanted poster? Well, the Nelson's at-home plastic surgery kit is for you. Simply attach the device to your face, and in 8 hours or less, maybe, it'll be a whole new you. Now legal in Idaho.
You guys got good sponsors. I need some of that, too.
Oh, that was fantastic. It's like my mom used to say, a skull in the hand is worth 2 in the tush.
Yeah, I just want you to know, Freak,
Seriously, like you all had really bad parents. You know that, right?
What are parents?
Probably something you had for breakfast.
No, that was a dachshund.
Freak,
Oh no, you guys are close now. You can probably just call him the.
no, that's that one's name. That's the.
Mr.
The-
Bullet?
Yeah, Mr. Bullet.
Bullet.
While
First
this
name
is-
is-
Only my friends call me
So
that.
my question is, how do you remove the body
No,
from
no,
your
I do not want to hear this. No.
That's that big word that the announcer guy used earlier.
I am disallowing this conversation in my presence.
It's just
Look.
a shake.
I thought this was going to be a really standard run, guys. You know, maybe some guns, maybe some knives, but like there's machine guns and bombs and maybe the craziest bastard I've ever met in my life. And
Thank you.
no, and also the freak.
Is your Zippy Lemon fizz wearing off? You're like,
You know, that's right. I probably just need more
probably
fizz, man.
just-
Just got to get the fizz
While
on.
we're
Get
having
your
this
fizz on.
discussion, the freak will start to clean his septum piercing, which is a live rat.
What did you name it?
Mustache. I had a ferret once I named Handlebar.
Did you also wear him as a nose ring?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to know where you put the handlebar. That's all.
Are you new?
Yes, I think we've established that, dude.
And with that, the red warning lights begin flashing, and you can hear the time bell as you know that the show is going to be coming to an end fairly soon, and the final challenge is coming. The doors to the hallway at the far end crack open, and rolling through, they look like unicycles, but robotic and mounted with guns on the top. First, there are 6 of those, followed by a crab-like construct, bigger than a car, with guns mounted
Are we
to
being
the top.
attacked by the Trade Federation? Roger? No?
Either that or it's a bunch of the robots from DuckTales.
Gizmo Duck?
Gizmo Duck.
They look remarkably similar.
Blather and friggin' blatherskite.
Now, before the combat begins, I think we should hear from one of our sponsors.
Small arms. Tiny guns for tiny hands. Compatible with all Lego products. Now available for children. Have a nice day.
Thank you for that, Rocky.
You're welcome. I hate guns.
All right, here we go in the final challenge round. For the bullet, we have the King of Hearts. For Rocky, we have either the 10 of diamonds or the 3 of diamonds.
I
I'm
think
thinking
we
you're
are going with the 10.
Yeah.
10!
For Boom Boom, we have the Ace of Hearts. For Zippy Lemon 6 Gun, the 9 of diamonds. For the Freak, the 6 of diamonds. For the Unidrones, the Jack of Hearts. And for the Mega Mech, the 10 of clubs.
All right.
That means Ace of Hearts is going to start us off, and well, that's you.
Excellent. The description was only they were all on wheels,
A single
guns,
wheel.
and then the giant crab with all the guns.
Yeah, behind them.
Great.
Big giant crab with guns.
Go big or go home. I would like to flip on top of the crab, rip off one of the metal plates, and start doing some science and fiddling to see if I can rewire that son of a bee.
All right, that's going to be a brave and bold maneuver. I'm going to need the multi-action from you. First, the athletics roll to try and get yourself all the way up on top of that moving crab.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a -4 because you're doing 3 actions.
Benny,
Benny spent.
really want this to work. God, we're doing another Benny. Okay, I'm switching
I'll
dice.
take them. You just go ahead and keep handing them over.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know they have the same number of sides as the last dice you had.
I know, but these ones are different, so, you know, it might make a God,
No, that's still 2 4s, the same as last time.
I'm not making it to the top of the robot.
No, it doesn't look like you're going to make it up
No,
there.
because no.
You still have 2 other actions that you haven't taken because you multi-acted.
Right, great. In that case, I'm going to jump on one of the smaller ones.
All right,
you
I'm
can't
still going to need the same kind of roll
You
from
can't
you.
go big, you go small. This one's going to work. I just feel it.
Is that advice that you
So
found
what you
okay?
really meant to say was go big or go small?
Yeah. I can't go home, the door's locked. God bless.
America.
All right, last action, because, yeah, we'll see if this
Still
one...
trying to jump.
Still trying to just jump on top. Just say hello, make a new friend, and that's a hard no! I'm just going to jump in the air and just come right back. Yeah, I'm just jumping.
The good news is, though, you jumped twice.
Yeah, I did.
Definitely not on top of the situation.
Boom Boom's dedication.
From our point of view, Boom Boom really just started hopping up and down in the middle of the room.
Boom Boom seems very excited
She
about
ran
the
up to
events
the
going on
robots
out
and
there.
was like, ooh, robots.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
No, she's not trying to hump them.
All right, that's going to bring us to the King of Hearts next, and that's you, the bullet.
All right, so basically we're just gonna start shooting.
You're gonna use that machine gun that
Use a
works so
machine
well?
gun. Yeah.
Why the hell didn't I bring a machine gun?
So the bullet just looks at him, picks up the machine gun, takes aim, and says, "Oh wow!" and starts firing.
That's literally your best one yet.
That's what I heard. They were like,
it's getting better every time.
Yeah.
"I got a good reaction." I figured I'd keep
So
it.
what exactly are you shooting at?
As many of the robots as I can, of the little.
So going at the smaller ones, the
unicycle robots.
Unidrones. Okay.
Yep.
How many shooting tests do you want to make? Remember, every time you make a shooting test, you get to make 3 of them because you're doing a fully automatic machine gun.
That's so broken.
I think I'm gonna.
Says the lady with the bombs.
I think I'm gonna just target 2 of the. So how does it work? Am I shooting? Can I shoot each one with one of my tests as I go?
Oh yeah, you can distribute those shots any way you see fit.
Okay. How many of them are there?
There are 6 of the Unidrones.
Hell, let's go for all of them.
All right,
So
so time-
two shooting.
that's going to
tests.
be 2 shooting tests, so you're having the -2 multi-action penalty to all of your shots.
Yeah.
So it's 3 shooting tests with a wild die for the first one,
That's a 9.
all at -2.
Oh yeah. So a 7, and a miss, and a 3. Let's do a Benny on that.
All right, pass that on down.
So 2 3s and a 6. That wasn't any better. That was worse. Let's do it again.
All right, I'll take them all.
Okay, that's better. That's not.
Our
That's
show is
better.
brought to you by Road Rash Auto Parts for all your offensive driving needs.
And then second test. There we go. Ooh, stuck to my hand. So that's going to be 4 of the 6 hit.
4 of the 6, that will do. Give me 4 damage rolls.
All right.
We'd like to give a shout out to the Amazon City Secret Police. While not a sponsor, they are watching.
They're always watching.
I like that one.
That was good.
27.
Even though I didn't write it, I like that one.
Yeah.
So the 3 hits are 5 damage for one, 7 damage for another, and 29 for the third.
Oh, the first 2 are completely ineffective. Bullets bouncing off the armored hulls of the Unidrone. But the last one is a perfect shot right through the optical sensor, and down it goes.
Oh, wow!
And that puts you up on the board, an extra 3,000. You're now at 10,000 for the bullet and leading the pack.
If they're 1,000 each, even if I shoot all of these dead myself, I can't get on the board.
He's given out more than 1,000.
Oh yeah, the Unidrones are 3,000 apiece, and I haven't told you what the big one's worth yet.
All right.
In your dreams.
No, I don't think you're gonna punch that thing to death, man.
Oh, yeah? You just wait.
The Jack of Hearts is next, and that is the 5 remaining Unidrones.
Oh, boy.
So we're going to take some shots here with the Unidrones firing their weaponry. I'm going to fire first at the Freak, and an 8 is a ranged attack. It's going to hit you, the Freak. I'm going to hit you. Going to roll a damage roll on you real quick. I'm going to get, 13 against your toughness.
13 is. I can't spend a Benny to make a reroll that, can I?
Nope.
No?
Then yes,
13, does that beat your toughness?
by 2.
All right, so you're just shaken. You can spend a Benny to not be shaken, though. All right.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
That's why you
flying
don't throw
Benny.
things.
No. Yeah. You're on restriction now. One
Got
more
it.
of those and it's timeout.
One of them fires a shot at Zippy Lemon 6 gun, a 3, and I believe you have something that affects range attacks on you, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dodge.
You have dodge? Okay, so that 3 becomes a 1. That's not going to hit you. On Boom Boom, that's a 10, becomes a 20. Becomes a 28, that definitely hit, and hit with a raise. That one might hurt, Boom Boom. But we're only going to do 14 damage to you.
No, you're not.
Oh, no, you don't get to use that just yet. 14 damage. Is that enough to inflict a wound? What is your toughness?
My toughness is 10.
That will be enough to inflict a wound. You can spend one of those bennies and make a soak roll,
I would
though, and see if it
love to.
doesn't. So roll your vigor die and a wild die and see if you can reduce that damage down.
You got it. We're looking at, where'd the 8? Oh,
It's
here's
right
the
there.
8. Awesome. Highest is a 4.
A 4 is enough for 1 success, which negates 1 wound. So that is just enough to knock that down to
Beautiful.
nothing.
You know, I'm going to be honest, Scott. I was surprised at Boom Boom's decision to engage in cardio during the last round was as unsuccessful as it turned out to be. Back in my day, we found that cardio throughout one of the crawls was a good and healthy way to practice Americana for the children.
You're not wrong, Clutch.
What?
Never mind. And we're going to fire a shot at Rocky, a 9. You have a shield, though, don't you, Rocky? So that makes it down to a 5. Still enough to hit, but not going to be a raise because of that shield. And we are going to roll a damage roll on you against your toughness. I'm going to do 10 damage. What is your toughness,
I'm
Rocky?
a 12.
Oof, not enough to get through the body armor you're wearing. And the last shot from one of the Unidrones is going at you. The bullet, a 2, is not going to hit. And that is going to bring us to the 10 of diamonds, because diamonds go before clubs, and that's you, Rocky.
Okay. So I saw what the boom boom person did with the jumping and the flipping.
Mostly in place.
Yeah, in place. Like the video game, like I remember, yes. Like they were stuck in one place. So I think I want to try the same thing. I'm going to
You're gonna jump in
flip.
place?
Jump in place?
I'm going to flip and somersault onto the big device,
Okay.
crab-like thing.
I feel like
It
climbing would be
looks
so much
really
easier.
tasty though, so I kind of not want to eat it, but I do want to stab it in the heart.
All right, so it's going to be a multi-action. I need the athletics test from you first.
Right.
At a -2 for multi-acting.
Okay. Where's that? Right there. Okay.
The die is spinning. 5.
5.
With a -2 included?
-2 is a
Minus
3.
2, 3.
3 is not going to succeed. You're not going to be... Oh, okay.
Benny.
So you're going to really try and copy Boom Boom.
Okay, 7.
7, okay, that's better. You managed to...
Minus
2 is 5.
5 is still going to be enough. It's not as showy as you'd like it to be, but you managed to scramble up on top of this bigger than a car shuffling monstrosity.
Okay.
And then I need a fighting test as you attempt to stab it.
Okay.
And
I feel it was less flippy and more
yes,
like watching Liam Neeson scale a fence in a movie.
roll that again. So 6 plus.
Few things
6
are as
plus
depressing.
Right?
13.
13.
Yes.
You get a +4 bonus because of its size, so that makes it a 17. It definitely hit. I'm going to need a damage roll from you with an extra d6 for the raise.
-2, so that's a 15, right, for the multi-action penalty?
Still going to be enough.
Yep.
As Rocky continues with her combat, I
Oh,
do want
sorry.
to give a shout out to our sponsor, LaCroix. LaCroix, flavored with the taste of someone shouting out the name of a fruit from the next room over.
Well, that's live.
They sure are refreshing.
That's right.
Sorry. That was...
The irony
Please
is I
stand
was
by.
trying to kill time by using that line.
Instead, you just nearly killed.
Please stand by. We are experiencing Abby difficulties.
She does have the hindrance weakness dad jokes. So
Whereas I
12.
had the skill focus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
Plus the 2 is 12.
Yep, 12.
12. You bring your sword down as hard as you can, and it doesn't go through the plate armor of this massive monstrosity.
Nice.
What if I want to do it again?
You would be out of those bennies and put in a very dangerous situation, but I'll gladly
No,
take it and have
I'm
you roll
fine.
again.
I'm fine.
No? No?
No,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
good.
Well, the giant crab monstrosity happens to be next.
I wonder
And,
who's going to attack.
It's going to be multi-acting, using some of its mounted weaponry to engage targets adjacent to it, and an unforeseen tail sliding out from beneath it
Oh.
to smash the individual who has climbed atop it.
Oh, so not so much a spider bot as a scorpion bot.
I promise I did not take that property from any other property that exists.
It's okay, no one saw the movie.
So we're going to do some shooting
Oh, that's wild.
first. Now, because of size and scale, it has a penalty of 4 to attack things your size. So that gives you an advantage. But like you, it's a wild card and gets a wild die for those shooting tests. Opening fire first at the freak. I'm going to get a 13, including the penalty, which is
That
definitely
will
going to hit.
connect.
And hit with a raise. So the freak is going to get hit. And the freak is going to take 18 damage from the hit.
Can I?
You're going to want to spend a
soak
Benny to
that?
soak,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spend a
let's do
Benny to
that.
soak.
6.
6 soaks 1 wound. How much over your toughness was that?
7.
So that's enough to soak the shaken result. You're going to be just fine.
All
Not a
right.
scratch on you from that. Going to have a shot going for Zippy Lemon 6-gun over there. And the -4 puts that down to a 1, and your dodge makes it a -1.
Negative
so
1.
That's not going to hit at all. On Boom Boom, we're going to get a 4.
Haha, suck it. I'm a 5.
No, your parry's a 5. She's shooting
Yep,
guns
ranged
at you.
weapons. Just got to get a 4. But no raise. You're just going to get hit with the normal shot there. Boom Boom.
I was so excited.
And that's going to be 16 damage. It's a good shot.
Yeah, we are soaking.
And that's your last Benny, isn't it, Boom Boom?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
But I'm going to do something so cool that you're going to give me another one.
Maybe. Go ahead and roll that soak roll to see if you can...
Absolutely vigor with my
so it
8.
beat your toughness by 6, so you just need a single success or better to
All
absorb
right.
this.
I'm pretty sure based on
4.
Nathan's stack of bennies, you have to do things that are disturbing, not things that are cool.
Yeah, that's a very, very good
That
point.
tracks.
Cool is subjective. Thank you.
I was like, yeah, it's James. Disturbing is what's cool.
I did get a 4, so that's a
That's a
success.
4. All right, that was its 3 shooting attacks, and it makes the 1 physical crushing attack against Rocky. This, of course, is against your parry score because it is hand-to-hand combat, so a lot harder for it to succeed at. And penalized by 4, that's a -1. I don't think that's going to hit your parry.
And folks, as we are in the climactic battle here at the Crawl, we do recommend that you prepare yourselves for next week's events at the Bezos Center. We are excited to welcome back, of course, in these dystopian times, Nickelback with their headliner, Kid Rock. Tickets are still available.
Always.
You could probably buy them at the door.
many tickets.
Can I get one?
They might just let you in.
I think last time they paid people to go.
How much?
That
Not
means the
enough.
9 of diamonds is going to be next, and that's you,
That's
Zippy
me.
Lemon 6-gun.
That's me, Zippy Lemon 6-gun. Drink Zippy Lemon Fizz. It's mostly cocaine.
And it makes you bulletproof.
Let's fucking hope so, man.
You've got 5 Unidrones and a Mega Mech still out there. What are you going to do?
I'm going to take cover because I'm not a moron.
What are you going to use for cover?
The
I'm
freak.
apparently bulletproof.
Yeah.
I've been shot twice. Don't even feel it.
Yeah, the freak doesn't even have a mark on him, and he just got shot by the biggest damn gun I've ever seen in my life.
And it should be pointed out that the Freak is the only individual not wearing any body armor.
Right, he's not even wearing a shirt. He just has some spikes sticking out of his
I
shoulder.
have a leather vest so that the shoulder can be seen.
Okay, let me show you something. See, look at that. What I just took off? Not a shirt. Okay.
Ooh.
I know, semantics, but... And then, 2 shots.
Aimed at?
I don't think I can hurt the big boy. So I'm going to shoot at little guys.
All right.
Unidrones.
Unidrones.
I remembered their name because this sharpens your mind. Zippy Lemon Fizz. It's got some water in it too.
All right.
Gotta cut those vitamins with something.
So 2 shooting dice and 1 wild die if you're using the 2-gun capability.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to use that capability. Can I borrow your 12?
Of course.
Yes. Eight.
Anything else that's good?
He's got some Zippy Lemon Fizz.
All right.
I get to take 2 shots, right?
Well, that is 2 shots with the wild die right there. You can spend that Benny, and you would, in fact, get to re-roll that entire set of dice.
Okay, I'll do that. That sounds pretty neato. Zippy Lemon Fizz! No, that's much, much worse.
Okay, so the first one is still the one that's going to be used. That's 1 hit with a raise. So you get to do your wasted damage with an extra d6 to 1 of the Unidrones.
Neato. One of that, and 1 of these, and that's it. Oh, with the...
Extra d6.
Yep, extra
There you
d6.
go.
Although the pink kitty die did let me down just now.
It did.
Not real happy about that. You guys are bastards. But they are beautiful. 9.
9, does the weapon you're using have any AP or armor piercing?
It's got 2.
9 to 11, that's going to bring down a Unidrone and put you up to 6,000 on the board. Zippy Lemon 6 gun.
Still putting me firmly behind everyone else.
No, you're on second place. No, sorry, third place. Third place at present.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle of the pack. Very safe place to be. The Freak, you're going to close out this combat round.
Okay, the freak is gonna walk up to this crab. I'm not bothering to get up there. I'm gonna bring it down to me by taking out this leg with my bare face.
You're gonna take out the leg with your face.
We're all just dead silent waiting.
Absolutely.
Are you biting? Are you just using your
I'm
face?
just using my forehead. I don't want to hurt my hand.
You asked that question.
Yeah, I think that would technically be domestic abuse.
Here we go.
Fighting test.
There we go. 8.
8 is going to hit because you get a +4 size bonus to hit. Beats the parry.
You know,
Negative
Kevin,
damage.
you may find this hard to believe, but back in my day, headbutts were my preferred attack.
Oh, I'm fully aware. It's
Your
the
name
brain.
is not.
Luckily, no negative effects have come from that, Clutch.
Nope, nope.
How was the rat?
I'm using my forehead. Come on.
If I remember correctly, you led the league with 47 career concussions.
That was one season.
Oh yeah,
So was that enough for a raise or no?
that's gonna be enough for a raise.
Okay, great. Follow-up question. When it hit me, did I go into a berserk?
You know, we didn't cover that, so you need to make the smarts die roll to see if you went berserk.
Oh, look, I failed.
Uh-oh, you are now berserk. Make your stats reflect that accordingly, including damage inflicted.
He wasn't berserk before?
12, 13, no.
13? 13, you are going to hit this leg with everything you have. And it dents in the armor a little bit. You're going to get a shaken result.
Oh, wait, I just got to be clear here. When he was eating the intestines out, tearing them out of a body, and shaking them and chasing people with them,
Not berserk
he was not in a berserk state.
That's
No, not yet.
No, I wasn't. There was no risk of accidentally attacking you.
Now there is.
Yeah.
And I took cover behind him.
I did move away from you to get to the thing.
I'm on
I'm
top.
using you as cover. Consider me moving with you.
Okay.
I'm your most likely target if things go awry.
All right, well, before I deal out these cards, how about another word from one of our sponsors?
That's me. Dungeon Teeth, do you want to feel closer to your favorite gladiator? Why not wear their body parts as jewelry? Now available in ear.
I got a
Dungeon
full
Teeth.
set. I love your product, dude. I wear Dungeon Teeth every day.
Me too.
In fact, this is one of Clutch's teeth.
That's where that one went.
All right, we've got a 7 of clubs for the Bullets. Either a 5 of hearts or a Queen of hearts for Rocky. I'm putting it's gonna be the Queen. Yep. For Boom Boom, we have a 5 of diamonds. For Zippy Lemon 6 gun, we have an 8 of diamonds. For the Freak, we have a 2 of diamonds. For Unidrones, a Jack of diamonds. And for the giant monstrosity, the King of clubs.
He had all that time to stack that deck. Did you
All
see?
that time.
All that time.
No kidding.
Now I understand why he wanted the sponsor breaks.
He's a master of sleight of hand, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's a Marine. There's nothing slight about it.
I will
We all
confirm
love
that
each other.
observation. I
We
will
all
confirm that
love each
observation.
other. Everyone loves everyone.
All right, how about some shooting tests?
Zippy Lemon Fizz.
Suddenly, all of the drones seem to be shooting at Zippy Lemon Fizz.
It's
No
the
reason.
weirdest thing.
Well, it's the giant monstrosity first, and you know I was going to continue the spreading shots out, but I think all 3 of those shots are going to come at you this time. Zippy Lemon 6 gun.
No, I'm sorry. I meant to say the Marines are very subtle in everything they do.
There's quite a lot of sarcasm behind those words.
I'm going to have a 0, a 4, including your modifiers. So I'm going to get 1 hit in there. And a -3.
Great.
That actually went pretty well.
Yeah, that could have gone worse, except that robot is a really big fan of the United States Marines. He heard some weird out of character shit. At least you don't hold grudges.
Now, never. That's going to be 8 damage
Because
against
they
your
don't
toughness.
leave anybody behind.
He has a 10.
You got a 10. That's not going to hurt you. And the tail attack is still going for the Rocky on top of it.
Nice.
Trying to go for that crush maneuver. And still not going to hit you, Rocky.
Nope.
And that brings us to the Queen of Hearts, which is yourself, Rocky. You're going to be next.
All right. So I'm still on top.
Still on top of this thing. It keeps trying to slam that tail into you, but it isn't working.
I feel like I need to do some more damage into the control area. So I think that's, I'm going to go to Pound Town again on this thing.
You know what? Never mind.
Right.
All right, so you're targeting a
Did someone
specific
call for
area?
a rat?
I'm going to go for the
I mean, in a matter
control
of
center.
The control, okay, so you're going for the vitals on it. That will offset the +4 bonus you normally get with a -4 penalty, meaning you're going to be at a straight roll on that fighting test.
Darn it. Okay.
So,
But I have a mighty blow.
I know you do, but you don't have a joker up, so that doesn't make a difference right now.
All right. Okay.
So, give me a fighting test, please, but with your wild die.
You know, Carl, little known fact about the Unirobots. I forget what they were called.
Unidrones.
They're
Unidrones.
They're Unidrones. Clutch.
Before they were donated to the show for combat use, they had actually failed in their original intention, replacement greeters at Walmart.
Is it because they didn't have enough guns?
8.
8 is going to be able to hit just barely, no raise, but you do get to add an extra 6-sided dice of damage for targeting the vital area.
Okay.
Shoot that vital.
Oh, yes. Modaheka.
15.
15.
15. It was already shaken. That is going to inflict a wound.
Nice.
I like too. Great job.
It is now
Thank you very
wounded, and that's going to put it to the Unidrones, which there are still 4 of remaining. And we're going to have a Unidrone open fire at the Freak. With a 2 missing, a Unidrone's going to fire at Boom Boom and miss with a 1. And 2 Unidrones are going to fire at the Bullets with a 2 and a 6. The 6 is going to hit. We're going to hit you over there with that one. And it's going to do, 17 damage to you, the bullets.
Do we have a...
Yeah, I'll soak one.
All right, give me a vigor roll to soak.
Ooh. Throw it at Abby.
It's okay.
Ooh. That's a 5?
A 5, and how much did it beat your toughness by?
4.
Okay, so did a wound and you soaked a wound, so there is no effect for
Nice.
that. You soaked that
Way to go,
damage.
Mr. Bullet.
Thanks.
Good job, the.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to take us to Zippy Lemon 6 gun.
Zippy Lemon 6 gun. Killing 2 more drones.
Oh, wow.
That was pretty
really
Yeah,
good.
that was good.
You earned that.
That
Yeah,
was
you
pretty
earned
good
that.
time.
You want a little bump of Zippy Lemon 6?
It makes me
All right, 2 shooting dice and a wild die.
Yep, I can't believe they still let me talk. I haven't tried this one yet. I have a good feeling, though. Probably all ones. Not so much. Not so much all ones. But nothing over a 4 either, just like last time.
I'll take that.
I bet you will. Oh, yeah,
There we go.
that's much better.
Okay.
That's much better.
What do we got?
A 9.
That's the best one? No other 4s are better?
No, just a 9.
All right, give me 1 damage roll with a raise.
Okay.
Add a d6 to your listed damage.
Oh, no, this one's a 5.
Oh, that hits with no raise.
All right.
You're shooting. You only got to get a 4 unless they've got something
Oh,
protecting
yeah, I've got a
them.
9 and a 5.
All right, 1 damage roll with a raise and 1 normal damage roll.
Excellent. You're about to get fizzed.
It's the cocaine talk.
There we go.
Oh, that's all. No, that's an 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 8, 16, and that's 19.
Oof. And another Unidrone down. That puts you up to 9,000 on the board, Zippy Lemon.
Did I get anything from my crab?
Well, it's still alive, so not yet.
Damn it.
It's
And the
funny you
second
should
one
ask
did
about
18.
that.
And now you're at 12,000 on the board. Zippy Lemon, 6 Gun, and have taken the lead.
It's mostly cocaine.
And that's
Feeling
going to put
good.
us to the bullet.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, how many of these?
There's still 2 Unidrones and that monstrosity left.
All right, I'll take one shot at each of those.
All right. 3 shooting dice and a wild die.
Ooh, first roll. Well, no. How does that work for critical fit?
Did you roll a 1 on your wild die?
I did.
Did a 1 come up on your other die?
On the first one, yeah, but I've got 2 more.
Okay, that's it. Your shooting stops right there as Kelly jams.
Okay, so I don't even roll the other 2.
Nope, that's
parts of
it. Kelly is out.
Damn
Wow.
it. Damn it.
Not
Okay,
gonna
no,
do
you
it.
can't use a Benny on a critical
The
failure.
rise and fall of Machine Gun Kelly.
And like
Poor
that.
Kelly.
All right, that's going to put us to Boom Boom.
She's never
Awesome.
failed me
So,
before.
you know,
Guns are never
last-
reliable. You use
Before
the
it was the
sword.
most useful thing in the
Yes,
game,
you
now
can.
it's friends with Pete Davidson.
So last round, I was really just testing the strength of the tactical sports bra that we
Ah,
mentioned
yes,
earlier.
yes.
Just want to make that clear.
Nice,
Nice
weapon rack.
weapon rack.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Grew it myself. So since I spent so much time in the air, I think it's better if I go down to the ground. And what I'd like to do is just get on the ground, and I'm just going to roll grenades underneath the big one.
Uh-huh. How many
That's it.
grenades are we going for?
I would like to roll 20 grenades.
What?
That's 20 actions.
It is 20 actions?
Three.
Okay,
That'd
then
be like a
3.
minus 40.
I just felt like if they're just in a pile and I just push, it would be like 1 action to
We'll
push
talk
in.
about grenades after the show.
Okay. 3 grenades.
All right, that means you're going to be at the -4 multi-action penalty, but you know, it's a big target. That offsets it by 4, so you've got 3 straight athletics rolls.
Ah, yes. Okay, good. I accept that.
Make sure to roll your
athletics.
wild die with each one as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, that exploded. So that's a 17.
So we have 1 hit with a raise.
That's a 5
1 hit
and a 6.
and 1 hit. So
Boom,
we've got
boom,
2.
boom.
Boom, boom.
So first, it's going to make 3 separate agility tests, which are penalized by both its size and a -2 penalty to try and avoid some of that explosion damage, because it doesn't want to get blown up. It is, however, not the most agile thing around.
I figured.
What?
And it critically fails that agility test. It's
Yeah!
right there. It not only doesn't move out of the way, but in its attempt to sidestep, all the legs splay out and it lays right on top of the 3 grenades as they go off. So for that one with the raise, I need 4 6-sided dice rolled for damage. For the others, it's
where we
3
need the,
6-sided
Okay,
dice.
so the first one will be the one with the raise.
Yes.
And we are going for 9, 11, 17.
17 for the one with the raise. That will inflict a wound upon the machine. It has now been wounded twice.
All right, grenade number 2. We do
Yep,
damage explodes as well,
still.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, boy.
6, 12, 17, 18,
21.
21.
21. Again,
Blackjack.
another wound and another wound on top of that. I'm
All
going
right.
to go ahead and spend a GM Benny to try and soak
Yeah, you're
some
going
of
to
that.
need to.
Oh.
So that one's a little much. And I am going to critically fail at soaking now.
Yeah!
That's what you get. I didn't
The
mean it.
critical failures have just
You
come
know,
out.
Kevin, as I watch Boom Boom in action, I'm reminded of that old adage that killer robots are often defeated by explosives.
That's great insight, Clutch. You couldn't be more right.
All right,
I
last
gotta remember that one.
last grenade is that explodes. 6, 8, 10, 11.
All right, it has now been wounded 4, 5 times, and the giant Mega Mech is down. 10,000 bonus to Boom Boom, putting
Boom.
her at 18,000 and in the lead.
Hell yeah.
There are 2 Unidrones left as we finish the round with the Freak.
The Freak.
Oh,
I think-
I grab one and I throw it at the other one.
That's right.
All right, we're going to do opposed athletics rolls on the first one.
All right.
Hit a gizmo ducker with another gizmo ducker.
9.
I'm going to get 5.
All right.
So that beats with a raise. So you hurl it through the air. Throwing it is also an athletics test.
Oh, okay. Oh, that wasn't the athletics test.
That was
hit
to
it?
grab it.
Oh, okay.
It's, it doesn't want to be grabbed.
Fair, fair.
I feel like it does.
Yes.
Do
I
I
want
feel
to be
like
grabbed.
7's enough?
7 should be enough.
7 should be enough. You could do better if you wanted to. You
If
can't do
if
worse.
you tried harder.
Huh?
You can't do worse if you want to spend a Benny and roll it, unless you
Oh.
critically fail.
Now, F it.
Using the Benny?
Using the Benny.
10.
10 will hit
It's
with
better.
a raise.
All right.
So you'll get to inflict your strength damage, plus the improvised object of D8, plus your bonus frenzy damage, and a D6 for a raise.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Save that last Benny to re-roll that damage if it goes
Yeah.
wrong. No, it won't. It won't go wrong. You're fine.
16.
Oh, and that will destroy both Unidrones, putting you up to 9,000 on the board for the Freak, and finishing the crawl.
Oh, we all survived. There's bonus.
Yes, that's right. Bonus 10,000 cash applied to each person.
Oh, wow.
I can,
Oh,
man.
I can get a gold-plated rat.
I can buy everybody 3 Zippy Lemon Fizzes.
But Boom Boom with 28,000 is the true winner of this episode of The Crawl.
Quite a fantastic showing
Wow.
by everyone
Great job,
today,
Boom Boom.
Kevin. I was so impressed. The teamwork, the explosions, the fisting. It was just a work of art, and I think we would all agree that the true crawl was the friends we made along the way.
Who's going to Nickelback with me?
Friends we killed along the way.
That too.
What's a Nickelback?
It's a concert.
Oh, that sounds
It's one
pretty
of
cool.
those big gorillas.
It's a sonic attack.
Oh. Okay. Well, hey,
Area
Boom
effect
Boom,
damage.
That was an amazing job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That was really cool. Who would have guessed that explosives would work in close quarters so well?
Yeah, tough one.
I got to remember that.
Right? I'm totally bringing grenades next time.
I
good
wonder if
idea.
I punched someone holding a grenade if it would do more.
Have you thought about taping grenades to your fists?
No, but that's a good idea.
I know. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Folks,
Hey.
both online and here, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. We're at booth 100 if you're here at the convention. We do online fun stuff on Twitch and at watchthefantasy.network. And we knew that we were doing this show a few hours before it. And
Yeah.
James, so much good work tonight.
Also, we do have some special thanks for the dice that we got
Oh, yeah.
today. These
Yes.
have actually been really good dice, even though they didn't roll really well for me all the
They were
time.
awesome.
They are awesome. They're from Black Oak Workshop, which you can find online, and they're also at booth 2835 if you happen to be at Gen Con.
This one has a goldfish.
And yeah, if you like what you saw here, you can see some of these same folks coming in on Mondays on our very own Twitch channel, on the Zombie Orpheus Twitch channel, playing more Savage Worlds on the Reliables.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we got.
Which
Have
is
a great
Inept
night.
Superheroes in Space. It's a good show.
But thank you guys so much for joining us,
Thank
letting
you.
us be here and be ridiculous in front of you. I'm sure Gen Con regrets asking us to do this show.
They'll never ask us back.
It's
Well, we love you and thank you.
Thanks, guys.